Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Advent. In this liturgical season, we prepare for the coming of Christ at Christmas, and it's a wonderful time of year. It's my favorite time of year, actually. The weather cools off a little bit, eventually, they promise. But also, we recognize that Christ is near. He is coming to us as one of us, and that's worth celebrating, and that it warrants preparing for. So we have here our Advent wreath, which is a classic symbol of Advent, and let's get into the questions that we have in the middle of it. Let's see. Well, first question is, how does the Advent wreath help us reflect on the coming of Christ? Well, the wreath has multiple layers of symbolism to it. We have the candles, which of course are sources of light, and the gradually increasing light of the wreath as we light one more candle in each week of Advent teaches us about the eventual coming of Christ, who will dawn upon us. So the growing of the light amidst the increasing darkness of the days at this time of year also reminds us that Christ is the light in the darkness, and that the darkness will not conquer it. The colors of the Advent wreath speak of penance, purple for penance, and joy, the pink candle for joy, because Advent has been traditionally a season of both, of penance and discipline and sacrifice to prepare to receive the Lord worthily, but then also not forgetting the joy that animates that effort, thus the pink candle. Sometimes you will see Advent wreaths that are all purple, that's fine, or sometimes all white, that's fine too. White candles are always legitimate, but the traditional is the purple and the pink. And then, of course, you have the greenery. In most of them, you have the evergreen plant, which is an image of hope that does not pass away, hope that is, even in the depths of winter, strong and firm. And this is an image of our hope in Christ amidst all the difficulties of the world. All right, on to question 2. Let's see, how do we keep the focus on Christ amidst the busyness and commercialization of the holiday season? That's a very good question. As we know, Christmas is very commercialized. People can't seem to sell or buy enough. You start seeing Christmas decorations in store even before Thanksgiving, sometimes right around Halloween. And so it's clear that there is a cultural emphasis on making money, on consuming, on giving lots of gifts, and it can be distracting. But I think it's useful to remember that part of the reason that people like this time of year is because of the joy and the generosity and the family and all of those things have their root in Christ. That Christ is the one who made himself a gift for us. He was the one who incorporated us into the divine life, into that divine community of love, and he brings joy through his promise of salvation. And so it's worth keeping all that in mind in the middle of all of the madness of Christmas. But also we do have to be very conscious about it. We have to pray every day. We should make use of these reminders like the Advent wreath to keep ourselves focused so that we don't lose the source of all the joy and the generosity and community in the midst of its more secular manifestations. All right, now for our final question. A good question. What advice do you have for someone struggling to find hope or joy during Advent? Yes, sometimes these seasons can bring about, feelings of aloneness or reminders of difficulties that we've had with family. Sometimes it's just a lot. We get very stressed in the midst of it. So how do we deal with that? What do we do with that? Well, I think part of that is just remembering that Jesus is still with us. And indeed, part of the message of the incarnation, of his becoming one of us, is that he entered into this mess, into this world of stress, into this world of pain and suffering, and conquered it. And so if he can be with us through all of that and conquer, then we can too. We can too. And so though this time of year can be difficult for various reasons, we have to remember that what we celebrate this season is in fact the solution to our difficulties, the one who gives us strength and the one who gives us hope, the birth of Jesus Christ. So thank you all very much, and God bless you. You have a happy Advent, and I hope at the end of it all, we have a very Merry Christmas.